welcome to the Conspiratorial Gentlemen's Club. My name is Darius.
My name is George. Welcome to the CGC podcast. Our guest today is Bo, aka Big Brother.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely, sir. So, as far as today's subject, we like to always have the guest kind of bring something up and we'll go from there. So, we'll bring it up today.
Bringing up how sports betting and everything is basically rigged at this point. It's all tied to and everything. It may have ties to in Israel.
Allegedly.
I want to make sure I don't get in a car accident after this.
I try to keep my $7,000 of post intact, so I'm going to tell you that we call them they them here. So it's
okay.
As long as it seems a little safer, but it's still scary at that. Yeah. All right. For sure.
But hey, do you guys want to start with the the UFC scandals going on? Do you want to get into kind of like the NBA, NFL? We know even in MLB, pretty much every sports league right now is having some type of scandal or probe happening.
Yeah, I know, like the UFC, like Bulgarian just got busted, and like, I mean, that was just one. I mean, I'm pretty sure that opened up a whole new like stream of scandals. They said they're looking into like 100 fights.
Oh yeah, all these other fighters started coming up and saying, "Oh yeah, a lot of people are from
Yeah.
as well." And like,
The fuck do you mean?
yeah, being the ones like, well, now people are gonna come up and ask you these questions because, like, if people are coming up and asking you to make dives to make money,
Yeah.
like it's an issue for all of us. But like the fact that like they bring it up to anyone at the UFC, I think generally they thought maybe the UFC was probably in it on it. That's how the shit how it rolls.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, think about it. Like, it's like, why is it so sought after when people always are complaining, like, oh, they don't have health insurance, they don't pay that well, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like everyone wants to be in the UFC, especially these people from other, like Dagestanis, fucking Russians, and people from everywhere want to be in the UFC. Even American fighters that could probably make more money outside the UFC want to be in it. Maybe they think maybe the whole thing is fucking fake now. You know, it's gone the way of WWE.
I know they're really bad.
Same company, yeah. Well, the same company that owns WWE now or UFC, and so their whole entire thing is to create a pipeline for Hollywood as well.
Yeah, and I feel like at least like one fighter like Cody Garbrandt, they just have to look at every single fight. So like he's probably gonna lose in the first because his fucking chin is so suspect. So like we need to make sure he's not getting like
Yeah, so I mean, even that. I mean, a lot of the female fighters are also basically saying like, yeah, people are just coming up with us, and
they need to investigate all the female UFC fighters because every single goddamn fight in the women's division ends in a decision. It's like guaranteed at this point. Like every fucking one.
I mean, like it's also at the 115 people fighting decisions too because they're the small guys. Like,
Yeah. But I mean, those dudes actually swing though.
oh yeah, for sure, but it still feels like
Yeah.
Well, I think these judges are definitely
the judges know
paid
they
off.
Sal Diamato sucks dick. That guy should be investigated. Like hands down. Do you know how many fights that comes in? People are like, what the fuck was he watching?
Yeah, that's
He's watching his bank account in the Swiss. But Alps going up every fucking fight. That's what he's watching, man.
Like Dominic Cruz, though, or not Dominic Cruz, Dominic Reyes, bro, when he fought John Jones, like you read the scorecard, it's like 49-46. You're like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
yeah. Now, like the judging.
Well, you could.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, like the last couple fights I've watched, they like have to make it a point. They're like, oh, judges, they really look at this. It doesn't matter if you get a takedown. If you get a takedown, they're not gonna give you points. Come on, you have to do damage off a takedown. Or like, it's like, oh, it doesn't matter if you have control. If you're not doing damage, they keep making these like, oh, like you're almost having to like think, okay, so are the judges gonna fuck us out? Like, this parlay up or what?
You should just assume. That's why I feel like they should just always go for the kill. Because like some people, you can tell it's like they're trying to fight to the decision, but it's like,
well, really think about this Bulgarian fight. Right, it was the first round submission. It was supposed to go the other way, last bets. But I think the problem about this, and it's going to freak out a lot of people, is I bet you Dana White probably called the FBI thinking, okay, I need to get ahead of this. I don't want people to think and go back and think that all our fights are rigged. And I'm almost going to feel like now there's going to be a lot of fights that were rigged. And I think it's almost going to like backfire on him and almost look worse. Luckily, he just got that $7 billion deal with Paramount Plus. So
Yeah,
I think,
it's saved them for sure.
yeah, so I guess he's not too worried probably. But yeah, I think honestly, across everywhere, a lot of refs need to be fucking investigated. The calls have been ridiculous in the NFL, NBA, across the board.
Stoppages probably have to be the easiest one to like to make money off of if you're a rep or something.
Oh yeah,
Like there's so many like bad ones.
for sure. It's just like what, like, yeah. And then they argue after this whole entire thing, like, it's a fire safety deal as well too. So they use that as an excuse, but there's some questionable.
Dude, you'll see fights where the fighter's stumbling, can't see, and then they get knocked down. They're hit multiple times.
Yeah.
Like full haymakers, and they won't stop it. And then you'll see fights where like the guy is still actively participating.
Yeah.
And they stop the fight, and then the guy gets up and is like, "Bro, I had no damage. There's nothing wrong with me." And they're like, "You need to sit down. You're way more hurt than you think."
Yeah,
It's like,
some statue.
It could be less likely now though. To just because I think the Paramount deal might be better because like you can afford to, because it was always with fighter pay because like they get paid less, so they're likely to fucking throw a fight. But now I feel like he might give out more money.
I mean, that's the hope to this thing, but like, even I'm sorry, even you got the NBA players doing pretty crazy like bets and padding their stats and stuff, and how much money are they actually making? Like, what's that? I think $2 million is like league minimum.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so I'm like pretty. Might be more to be completely honest. If we can double check that, but like.
so the money amount isn't really the problem because you'd be a millionaire and still be making them bets.
Exactly. Like even one of the players here recently was making $16 million a year.
Yeah.
Like padding his stats, making sure he's not making certain shots to stay under stay under 16 points or whatever, or not making steals, making passes because they want to stay under assist numbers, blah blah. Like these guys are making $1 million a year, and it's still like it's still in their game. So yeah, person making not even $100K a year at the UFC, yeah, I totally get that aspect as well. Like it's gonna happen regardless of whether you play. Even soccer players in Europe who make $45 million a year, it's still gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't even know how you bet on soccer, bro. Was the over under like 0.5, dude? It's like, how many times is he going to touch the ball? All they do is just kick it for fucking 5 hours.
It's a nice little paycheck, bro.
Yeah. Third world countries. But like, I mean, even some of these, it's so easy to rig these games. Like, it's so easy, like, for example, like football, why it's so easy is that every single play you can call a penalty on. So now it's just, they just choose which times to call the penalty, basically. So, like, influence the game.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, even with the whole recalls that were happening this with the Chiefs and the 49ers, like, the Chiefs were getting angry, the calls were getting, or the 49ers were getting just the worst calls on them. But it's just like, all right, it's also the Taylor Swift role, so it's like,
yeah.
And, yeah, it just, money in sports is just as bad as money in politics at this point, and there's so much more money in it now that anyone with a cell phone can bet.
Yeah, I got my cousin to start betting too. He's like 18.
I think it's a new cigarettes like this point, but you can bet your mortgage on it.
I know. I was actually just watching this video today saying that gambling is like statistically the worst addiction because like when it comes to like alcohol and like drugs, cocaine, blah blah blah, like the success rate of like never doing it again and this and that is like 40%, but gambling is 2%.
Holy shit!
There's like some billionaire I think that said that because he like lost a fortune like gambling. But I mean, think about it, it kind of makes sense too, because I feel like in life you're gambling anyways, like even on like every little thing.
I actually just got a notice saying my account goes down because I had to lock it in such long times. I think it was like,
You know what that is? It's like, here, come back to us. Yeah.
for sure. No, for sure.
It's like they probably send you like one of those every week. It's like, we're going to close your account. No, we're really going to close
Yeah,
it. No, seriously.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we'll give you bonuses if you don't cancel it.
Come in anytime, you know, like apparently you want $50.
Yeah.
$5, you know. I mean that's a whole their thing now. It's like they're making people wanna like especially when they first made it legal out here. I remember I started betting out here going and I was making a lot of money when it first happened. And I think a lot of people were, then everyone started
Yeah. So they're making too much money. Let's give them the fun.
yeah, exactly. Like things started happening, and like that started like the money space goes.
And what's crazy too is they'll always encourage it because, for example, the like Barstool Sports, DraftKings, all of these, that if you actually start winning, they don't ban you, but they just limit the amount that you can bet. Like, because I watched this YouTube video of this professional bettor, this was a few years ago. They went over to Denver because it was like one of the only states you could gamble there, and he made like over like millions of dollars throughout the year. And this was when before it was really strict, but they would make money on DraftKings and Barstool actually banned them, but they didn't. They were betting like a fuck ton of money, or they had to buy different phones every like week. They'd have to buy brand new phones because they wouldn't ban your account. It would be the IP address that the phone was connected to, and so instead of making like a $20,000 bet, you could only bet $1. Yeah, so like that's their way of like banning you. So if you win, you won't be allowed to bet on there. And they'll change it like that.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. But he was saying that FanDuel is like the only one that actually like probably pays you out even if you win. They treat you like a settlement, essentially. That's what he was saying. Or maybe he was just trying to get me to bet on FanDuel. Who knows?
What are you looking up?
A little bit of both. So I just want to pull up for people kind of going back to it, but I actually have a screen grab of the fight.
Oh, yeah.
Just like a quick little bit of it. But yeah, he's like, he's not even really choking him here. You could see, and yeah.
Are you been stuff like that same question right now?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if you were smart and you were like that, you could at least like fight and then wait until like the last like 30 seconds. Like, cause you could like see the clock if you could clearly defend the grappling.
Got it? What?
Yeah, the choke like wasn't even in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like $80 on that fight. I was pretty happy. Everybody else was.
See, they should have choked him while he was on his stomach because you wouldn't be able to see him.
Honestly, yeah, that
Right.
probably would have been the best.
This is like you can see it's like, don't get me wrong, like yeah, he's cranked down a little bit, like definitely, and you could argue maybe that's like a pain.
Tired?
He-
I don't know. Bro, are you babbling?
No, but at the end of the day, he was getting redder from his like acting than he was from the choking.
Yeah.
And even like but at the end of the day, I don't know if you know, George does MMA, so, and
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. I've been doing jiu-jitsu with them for the last 3 years.
Yes. We wrap
Oh, nice,
and
okay.
touch each other all over, sweating.
That's how you know each other. Nice.
We're very close.
I'm retired. But, yeah, so you could say that the three of us here have at least gained a white belt.
Yeah.
On the arts of jiu-jitsu. You know, fucking 3 stripes, homie.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what belt I have, but I used to do jiu-jitsu and wrestle and all that jazz. So yeah, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, just people sitting on their couch. They don't know anything about jiu-jitsu. They don't know anything
Actually,
about MMA."
Yeah.
they're like, you could get out of that, just spin around. It's just
Yeah.
actually a fun fact.
Dude, just get up,
I was just
bro.
at I was at my nephew's wrestling meet today, and like before the podcast, and you can hear like people's moms and dads are like saying stuff that made no sense. They were just like saying the most random things. They're just like shouting and screaming things that they don't know anything
Grab
about.
his
It's
dick
kind
and twist it.
yeah, at least if you said that, it'd be awesome. But yeah, you know, so it's just there are a lot of people that are ignorant to
Like, yeah,
combat sport.
they always look at it as boring.
Yeah.
The grappling part.
Oh no, they boo when they're there.
Yeah.
They boo.
Yeah.
They rather have 30-second knockouts all night so they get out in 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, last like good technical matches.
Yeah. No, go on the ground, you get booed.
It's honestly the crazy part because people don't really like understand like the high tension or just the suspense. Because like my dad will be watching like say when I watch like a Tyron Woodley fight, like before like in his prime, we watched like a Tyron Woodley fight, and he's like, well, they're just standing there. He's like, they're just standing there. What are they doing? And I'm like, bro, like you do realize it could end at any single second, right? And it does. It's like
they're trying to find their distance. They're trying to like measure the other person and not get knocked out.
Yeah.
No,
It's like Mike Tyson always said, everyone comes in with a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know how you're not on the edge of your seat anytime like at least two big dudes are like standing with each other. You're like, dude, this could end in any second.
Shit gonna happen real quick.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, no, like that. For money in sports, anything, it's getting bad, and like it doesn't seem like it's gonna stop. I feel like every time I open my phone, there's different betting programs like that 365.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like prospects. Like I do that.
I look for all the new ones every like month or so.
Yeah.
I'm like, give me some more free money.
Yeah, exactly. And like they just want people to continue to do that. But like, I don't know what we're already in this. I feel like it's also the state of America at this point that like we need to do this.
Not even that too, like not even just the pro level, like even college now, like how they make money as like athletes. So it's like
I'm sure like there's a few college. I mean, USC got in trouble where like they can't even go to like the game.
oh, did you see the one? It was in I don't want to say it was Ohio State. It was like really viral where the team was up, I think. They were up by like a touchdown or so, and so they were covering the spread. And at the end of the game, there was like 10 or 15 seconds on the clock, and he just ran all the way backwards to the other side. But instead of like just stopping before the touchdown, he went straight into the end zone to get a safety.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, it's like, bro, what the fuck?
Dude, it's just they're not even trying to hide it anymore at this point.
You know, you just have to hope that you get the right side.
Yeah, like and so okay, let me say that. Let's see the way.
See, I miss the good old days of fighting, the pride days.
Oh yeah,
See, this is
soccer
why your
kids.
dad thought this is why your dad thought it was boring. Because he was like, why aren't they fighting like this?
I know. An eagle was born this
They don't
day.
like men anymore.
Right now.
Fucking Don Fry.
There's a fucking hole in each other's head. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
No way that dude ever threw a fight in his whole career.
Yeah.
I think they were a bunch of sissies.
Yeah, goddamn sissies. Fucking, I need those. George, you need those shorts, actually.
Dude, oh yes, yeah. Well,
That's a man fight right there.
Yeah.
that's hilarious. All right, I pulled up the
That's why
NCAA.
technical, you know. See, I grew up in old school, King of the Cage, Pride.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I think we still have King of the Cage down here.
really?
I'm pretty sure.
It's not the same.
No, definitely not.
Just FYI, so NCAA college players literally point shaving. New Orleans MVSU Arizona State gambling case. What? 6 men's basketball players from University of New Orleans Mississippi Valley State and Arizona State were found to have manipulated their own performance, missed shots, etc., or passed art on info from betting. The Orleans guard J.D. Hunter went on to Good Morning America and flat out said he should make money for his kid, deliberately missing shots and underperforming. Sanctioned firmly banned from the NCAA competition and flagged them to the pro leagues.
When was this?
November.
Oh, this is just this month?
That was this month.
What the fuck, in college?
Yeah.
Jesus, fuck. Honestly, they're really gonna have to get rid of prop betting. Like that's the only way to really fix it.
Yeah. I mean, like, especially in college, man. Like, I mean, with the NIL, no money coming in, you're already causing envy and jealousy between the players. As far as like, some kids making $2 million and some people making like $100. Like, maybe they get a couple cameos from people that like them. You know, like
Caleb Williams lived in a penthouse when he was at fucking USC or whatever, dude.
Yeah.
So that's like crazy.
Yeah, for sure. It's bad at this point, man. It's just so bad. Like, I can imagine being like an 18-year-old athlete and like drop betting and like someone's mortgage selling a kid or something.
I know, right? And then you get fucking hate for the rest of your life. It's like, that motherfucker missed a 60-yarder and fucked my family. Now we're on the street. It's like, you shouldn't have bet your family's mortgage on the game. So accountability is some sort of a piece of it, you could say. It's really not that hard. I mean, especially if money means something to you. I feel like if I, like me personally, if I bet, like a $50 bet is a really big bet for me. Like, I just got fucked in the ass this weekend, like on bets, and bro, it fucking like enrages me to like. But I'm like, the only reason I do it is because I could make more money.
Yeah,
But that's the risk that you take.
the potential there.
Like, to do $100 bet, I really have to be like pretty confident in it, because I know if I lose, I'm gonna throw something through my window. Because
You're not betting like thousands.
no, I just can't. I couldn't bring myself to do that. Like, that's just too much money to risk.
I know people that have done that.
Yeah, me too. Like this past year, because my buddy Pete, for my work, he's like a huge degenerate sports game, like huge sports gambler. He bet 4 years in a row all the NCAA winners. Bro, he made me like $2,000 on the Florida game, and he won $30,000 on that. And he's just, dude, he's making bets every single day, like home run bets in the MLB, betting on the fights, like you name it, bro. He's betting on it. Me?
You soccer too, or is it
Okay, never mind. So, no,
okay? All right.
no, man, he's smart. He's not dumb.
What's with you and betting in soccer? Nobody gives a fuck about
Because
soccer.
soccer is such like, especially with the like, all my friends that are like straight up like the Mexican homeowners out here, they are really big into like betting on soccer, especially European soccer, because they know all of it. Like, they know the clubs.
I'll fucking fall asleep, dude, betting on soccer. Like, normally, if I bet on anything, I will fucking be like,
But there's so many games.
you know,
That's also the thing, and there's so many leagues in the soccer.
you just need the red zone of soccer. I think maybe that's the only, that would keep you in tune.
Yeah, because like, I mean, so vast, dude. Every country has clubs, you know. It's like out here. It's like I mean, there's 4 NBA teams in California.
Yeah.
Like, there's 7 pro teams in Germany alone. You know, and like, that's a pretty small country. Right? It's pretty much a state compared to like a lot of other things, you know.
Like, Miami's huge too, like in soccer.
I'm just saying, yeah. And so, like, soccer betting is huge because of just how vast it is and the times they're played as well. So you can bet at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus.
Like, if you really, really want to, like, and like, the money's there, man.
Dude, one time I was winning so much, I actually bet on like I think it was ping pong or it was something like that. But I was like, I'm just gonna do this without a good. I'm just gonna guess. I'm just like a coin flip basically. It was 50-50. Yeah, I ended up losing, but
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works.
but at $5, because in my mind when I make a bet, and like for example, like I'll freak out on $20, and the only reason I do that is because like, in my mind, I'm like, I want a house, and a house costs money. So if I lose $20, houses cost money. So I'm losing a piece of my house, basically.
Yeah.
I feel like people thought about it like that more. They won't bet so much.
Sure. Yeah. Do you have anything else to pull up?
I was generating a video. We'll see how this one. I'll show you this one now. But I was I don't know. I'm generating another one to see what it looks like. These are getting out of control. I'm just gonna tell you that.
What
But
are you
screen
generating?
share. Um, that's not you guys.
What? What? Dude, that's
I told it to generate a video of two men doing a podcast and decided to start doing BJJ on the table. And that's what it came up with.
Dude, I almost asked, like,
Crazy.
until you just said that, I was like, what? I don't remember that.
That's crazy. Okay, I got another one. It's gonna take another minute.
Where did you generate that from?
Gemini. I use Gemini. He uses Chat GPT.
Okay. Gemini is probably a lot better.
I think Rock's the best one. But
I'm like, what the fuck?
they usually make
They can take our
One's
shirts off.
way worse.
They can take our shirts off, dude.
Okay, are you guys ready for this one? You're not ready for this. See, the problem is if you make them do too much,
Are you?
You start-
Is this why you're
So it's getting like all fucked up like that.
yeah, you're
Oh,
this one.
Jesus Christ! Look at those.
Dude, this is fucking great. This is
Dude,
great.
that actually looked just like the throw to fight, bro. One more time. Why did they make shorts into I don't white man?
Dude, this is great. So this is on like a, can you only do that on the computer? Can you do it on your phone too for Gemini?
I can do it on my phone. That's the crazy part. I have okay. So at work, let me see if I can pull it up.
I need to
I
do that
made a
one.
picture look like a truck was on fire and burnt up from a test, and they literally thought it was real.
Dude, it looks
People start
so real. It's crazy.
Especially that people like older than 30.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I must be older then. I don't know where this video is.
Surprised they don't do shit like that. Like, wait till it's so good it can simulate a whole fight.
Oh, dude, for sure. I mean, like, you can do some pretty graphic stuff, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
What do you think?
Skateboard?
Yeah. For sure.
Well,
I don't
So,
believe you. I need to see this for myself.
so I've also heard that they were gonna do like no restrictions on Chat GPT soon.
Bro, ChatGPT sucks.
Yeah, I use it for work, really straight for work. That's what I use it for.
Well, I guess it's, for me, it's good. Like, I mean, just looking up information is fine. It's just like, I try and get it to do artwork. And it, like, it's,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
you know, well, it's like too PG. It's like, yeah, we can't do that because it's a person.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this one gets a little weird, like about like trying to be very specific with people.
How the hell is
So tell me if this looks real to you or not. Screen grab. What else? Does that look real?
I mean, yeah, kind of. Yeah, I would
Well,
say the trees and stuff.
well,
Well,
on
don't look real.
well, everything is real here except it being burnt up. That was a real truck.
Oh,
So when you're on a cell phone, though, that shit it looks really good. So I made that on the cell phone version. I told them that they left their truck by a test site and it started looking really freaked the fuck out.
I'm gonna do that with my dad's truck in our yard. Be like, Dad, you're not gonna believe.
it's goddamn insurgents?
I'm so glad you introduced me to Gemini because this is now my favorite one.
Yeah, so I can make one more video until because it's like it's so weird. It like only allows you to do as much chatting as you want, but you only have so many pictures and videos every 4 hours. It's really fucking weird. But I pay for the cheaper version because I'm not trying to spend that money. So
How much is it?
it's $19 a month, but you get like all the features. You get like you can talk to it, you can make stuff, all kinds of stuff like that. So it's actually kind of cool.
I mean, that's what I pay for ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I heard there's something called like Banana 2 coming out that's like hella good. Like I said, apparently at some point the next version of video and imagery on Chat GPT apparently is supposed to be unrated. As long as you have like an account that's like verified, you can make anything you want.
On Gemini?
ChatGPT.
A lot of ChatGPT.
Coming out soon.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
Hey, to be the guy.
it's gonna be a lot of furry porn.
Back to freaking sports.
Yeah. Yes. Like, I just don't believe. I believe it's all fake. Like Malik Beasley, he got acquitted. But have you guys seen the videos from Malik Beasley? Like, you could probably look up Malik Beasley like betting on game. Like, you can see on one of the plays, they're literally down by like 9 or something, and he is at the free throw line just sitting there waiting for the ball to get missed, and he is like eyeing it like it's a fucking piece of meat, dude. Just waiting for the bounce out. As soon as he gets the ball, he runs all the way down the court to fucking dunk it. And then he was like, they're like, oh, they passed the ball. Like, oopsie, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Yeah.
it's so blatant at this point. Like, it's
Yeah.
there.
I'm just pissed that I'm not involved. You know, I would.
I know. Imagine if you were like went to high school lower, like later in life.
You just had a cousin, dude. Like, well, I'm saying, like, if I just had a cousin that was like,
Well, a little bit, yeah.
like my cousin was a trainer for the Suns, and be like, fuck yes.
Well, like honestly, if you're gonna be living in Scottsdale, start trying to make friends with either sports agents.
I mean, I have to find them first.
They're all everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, you're just talking.
I mean, that was Suns player was let me off. I mean, he's a rookie, but
Yeah, no, so but like maybe he can be friends, but he's also 19, so
yeah, that's very true.
he's not doing too much. Like that. Imagine being nice and you're going making that money.
Yeah, I would blow on prostitutes for sure. I mean, bro, I wish I was like Anthony Edwards and just fucking pay your child support up front, dude.
Right,
Genius. Yeah.
You're bad. Yeah.
Have you ever been on?
Hey, were you getting audio on those videos?
No.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
There was audio.
Yeah, these
There was
videos,
audio.
there was supposed to be audio. Might be. So here's some stuff about Beasley.
Sources say at least one prominent sports book detected
Can you guys hear now?
Yeah.
betting
Yeah.
interest.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
statistics beginning around January 2024.
You know, wasn't this?
The most
You know, wasn't
bucks
this?
during
How
the
dare
game
you.
on January
How dare you.
31st, a surge of bets were placed
I know
on
they
Beasley.
probably like this. I know they probably like this. I was waiting for free throw.
He finished with 6, meaning those bets lost. But the activity was unusual enough to alert the sportsbook and federal authorities. The NBA says it's
So
cooperating.
you think some of this is just bullshit, or do you think it literally?
Charges against Malik. It's just an
Like what it means.
investigation at this
Like what it is bullshit. Like this bullshit.
situation.
I don't want to share other bullshit like that. I'm about to cut that piece out. So what I'm saying is like, do you think they're now trying to be too fine comb, where they're like they might miss some stuff, or they're just gonna start from now on anything that seems suspicious, they're gonna, go after and try to figure out.
I know a lot of it's based off of the line movements. Like a lot of the dudes, it's always when the money comes in when people. So that's why I think. I mean, people who have ties, at least because they still have bookies and stuff that exist. So I think your best bet would not be to betting on DraftKings where they can actually see the line movements. But if you're betting to like a bookie, that would be your best bet to probably not get busted.
off the books. Yeah.
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 But I think there's still like ways of them getting that information.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like they got to report it somehow, right?
Yeah.
So like, you're making that type of money. Unless it's straight cash, like, it's still like that type of money gets moving.
I mean, because if you think about it, 'cause this is what made me think that they really do pay attention to everything is because I remember I watched because this was a relatively small bet. It was when Sean O'Malley was fighting Aljamain Sterling, and they popped it up on like because sometimes they get little notifications like when the Twitter fighters will tweet something. Well, in this one it said one better put $5,000 on it might have been 5,000 or 2,000, one of those on Sean O'Malley getting a KO. And it's like the fact that they tracked just that, like it was that small of a bet, which is pretty small. Like you would never think a bet that big would get advertised to be put down below, like from a sports book. So it just shows you that they do pay attention to even like that type of small bet.
That's wild, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously with like the technology we have today, everything can be monitored at all times.
Yeah.
It's kind of easy for them.
Dude, how much would you guys have to be paid to throw a fight?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, say you were in the UFC, right? And you were like kind of a higher prospect, right? Let's say you just won the Contender Series, and then you were making your debut, and you were like a super hot prospect. How much would it cost for you to throw a fight?
$1 million.
$1 million, yeah.
Am I like a seasoned vet, or am I like an up and comer for like?
You're up and coming. That's why I'm
You're like 28. You're like 28, and you just won the Contender Series, so you're making your UFC debut. You're the new hottest. Like, let's say you're like a -300 favorite to win.
I feel like it's normally the opposite. They always want the contenders to win, or like the new hot and up and coming first fights. Like, I feel like like people like say,
why don't they want you to win, like for their promotion? But that's why you would bet on yourself to lose, so you would make money on the others. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Because that guy, if you're -300, he's probably like plus like 400 or something.
Yeah. I mean, I guess $2 million would be
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like, am I throwing the fight for bets? Am I betting on my own fight?
Yeah, you're betting on yourself to lose, basically.
Yeah, you're taking a die.
Yeah, like plus 400 on the other guy.
I'm not sure. Probably a lot. Just because you kind of want to win that first fight. Like, you almost want to take the dive 5-6 fights in after you've had all the easy cakewalks, and then you take the dive and you go nowhere. Because I feel like there's so many fighters that were up and coming that fucking Dana White loved and was like, this guy's gonna be the best next thing, and then they just lose.
Yeah,
they don't love their stars too much in like UFC and
well, dude, I even feel like, I guess it could be just self like interest, but I almost feel like also I bet you a lot of people do bet on themselves outside, even if they're not taking a dive. Like, even if they think they're gonna win, they might even bet on themselves. Like there's been some fighters recently that were just out of their prime that have lost some fights that you're like, this is, I don't know about that. To some up and coming guys. So that's what I feel like they do. I feel like they would approach you more if you've already had your shot.
Well, that makes sense.
yeah.
Yep. I mean, like, between the NBA, between the NFL, kind of players sharing their own points, down at college sharing their own points, because they need to be big bets.
I definitely think you bet more in basketball than any other sport, I think.
I feel like there's a lot more to bet in basketball. That's like,
yeah, there's so many points scored, and there's so many options.
Steals, rebounds.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I would say so.
A larger range of points.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, like you said earlier, like, what's the over under on soccer is 0.5. It's like, basketball, you can have a blowout and have over 100 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 100% true.
Anytime, like, even like, I mean, at least this is how I've seen the NFL. Nobody fucking covers the spread anymore. It is like every team, like almost every single team that is supposed to win fucking doesn't. Like, at least this year, that's what I've noticed. And that's partly why my dad isn't betting for the rest of the year.
because he's not saying it.
He's like all these. He's like, because he texted me. He's like, there's no such thing as a shirt. Like, there's no shirt things anymore. Like last year, my dad made a good amount of money. Like betting on these teams. Like, yeah, they're gonna beat them. Like money line. But now it's just like bro, the fucking Dolphins beat the goddamn Bills. Like, bro, that would have wiped out our national deficit, bro. If they just paid on a certain amount on the goddamn Dolphins, dude. Like, fuck. That team was supposed to get fucking murdered.
For sure.
Yeah, I was watching Monday Night Football like last month, I think it was. Or was it Monday or Thursday? One of them. I think it was when the Cowboys were getting their asses beat. I don't know, like per usual.
Yeah.
And like that, they were talking about how like this is like a first time in so many years certain teams have more points, more wins, than before. And it's like, are there teams not even? And the crazy part is like these teams aren't even like dramatically different from last year.
Yeah.
It's not
exactly.
it's not like a 50% change across the board. It's like, yeah, a few trades here and there, a few new people, but nothing to like put you in a position. Well, like, no offense, George. We all, you and I are 49ers fans, but like third string Purdy comes in and gets nasty. And then out of nowhere, he sucks again. And then you have another, like his replacement gets in and it does pretty good. And you're like, oh shit, is Purdy done? Like, done with Purdy? Like, what's going on? It's this weird, like, and the 49ers are either like, this year have been like really good or really bad. Look what they did to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
They'll have a Super Bowl team and lose to the Cardinals.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Okay.
I mean,
We used to go to those games
now, right?
That is a division game, but like even like that was gonna make sense to me because it was like Jacoby Brissett had 47 completions that day, and still they had 17 penalties. But like it's just like that one was very intricate as far as the betting. And like if you look at those numbers, that's some weird shit.
Yeah. Yes.
Like that no, like what like I don't know, man. Like it's just like inflating the numbers, like shaving the numbers. I don't know, but like I oh my god, and that's a great distraction for me because I need that personally. But like, man, it's just like you're just like what the fuck? It's like you're seeing real life corruption like right in front of you. And
Yeah.
I don't know. When you're like when I'm constantly looking at this stuff, I'm like, dude, I hate that my brain goes to this.
Sorry.
Personally.
I Julian.
All right. So now tell me, we've been talking shit about betting, but what is there anything coming up, any games, fights, anything that you would bet on?
I told myself after this last week and I wasn't gonna fucking bet for like a little bit, but
No, I'm not saying actually go and bet. I'm saying if you were betting still.
I'm still gonna bet
Anything?
probably.
And you want to win your homie some money.
We're trying to get some sponsors.
Okay, yeah. Sponsored by DraftKings. You can't help it 1-800 gambling problems. I'd probably so which ones would be the more likely to bet and win money on? You're saying kind of like my pick.
Yeah, you're there.
Yeah, like you got any inside baseball coming up? Like, no pun intended.
Inside fighting, I would 100% bet on with the flex of being Ian Gary to beat Bilal Muhammad this weekend. If I was going to bet, then there was a few of them. I learned that when you make parlays, you have a problem. I think they'll all beat them. It is going to be very interesting.
I think it's very interesting. I think people love that.
I mean, to be honest, though, because Shawcott's so fucking decent, he couldn't really do nothing to Ian Gary. And then, but yeah, we'll see how that goes.
For sure.
I mean,
Yeah, Bilal's good, but I don't know, man. We'll see.
he did get kind of demoralized by getting the fuck beaten out of him by Jack Manolin.
Yeah. But that is. Yeah. It's kind of weird how that works out.
Yeah. I mean, all it takes is one loss, bro, because he was on kind of a streak there too before he lost to JDM.
Yeah. You sir.
It's the most mental sport I feel like than any other.
Yeah. True trial and tribulation.
Yeah.
It's not a medical thing, too. For sure. Like, you look at that day, and that dude made feel better.
Yeah.
You know?
Who are the fighters on this card coming up?
I'm actually going to right now. Actually, the next numbered UFC is Jan.
Ooh, versus Murat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, bro, Murat is just gonna fucking wreck everybody in that division. Everybody's only
Well, dude,
God.
I'm sorry. It's to me, it's like where's his division?
Oh my god.
Who can he watch Center? Oh no.
Yeah, Steve Hooker.
So I think Jan's good, and he was cheated the first Sterling fight. I think he got beat up the second one, but the first one he definitely got cheated.
Wait, who?
Jan versus Sterling.
Oh yeah.
The first one. Jan was messing him up, and then he hit him slightly with the knee, and he was like, "I can't fight anymore."
Yeah, dumbass.
And then the second time they fought, it was like a completely different fight. It was really odd. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say this out loud. I think Lopez went too fast for the belt.
Did it go off it? Yeah,
Hey,
I agree.
Macy Barber is gonna fight.
She pulls out again with a fake injury.
Yeah, right. Yeah. My head. It's like it's getting bigger. I'm like, I don't know if it can get bigger, girl.
I like Dan Hooker.
Yeah, Dan Hooker. Actually, the next fight is a free, ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
it's actually a pretty good fight.
It's a good fight.
It's some good fights.
Sergey.
Hulkin versus.
That's
I don't
know.
Like, is yours
Probably.
about?
I wouldn't doubt it.
No, you can fight, dude. You can bet on child fights, bro. And
yeah, the Morgan brothers fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'll probably go with. Honestly, that's my pick. Is I'll probably go with Dan Hooker. It's like Armin's nice, but like I think Armin could beat his ass. I mean, because what's his name? Because Armin Sorokin versus Ratush Gamrot, they had a really like competitive decision fight with like wrestling, and like because that's all it was is just grappler versus grappler, which it was a real close fight. But Dan Hooker, like Gamrot couldn't really take Hooker down, and then Hooker ended up winning the decision, which that was like a close fight. And I mean, Hooker's got pretty good fucking striking, and that dude's like a dog. That dude's chin is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Alonzo Minifield, that dude's a fucking tank, and he's an underdog against Volkan Oz.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was just thinking. Like, Alonzo's a tank, dude. He's a fucking scrapper.
Oh, dude, this dude fucking Victor Oralbi, the dude who looks like he's from fucking Neanderthals, dude.
Yeah.
He looks straight up like
the weird guys from the time machine. Remember the
Yeah,
machine?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that guy, he got that ancient blood.
Yeah, bro.
First man. It's
He walks out of the cave, dude.
Dude, those black Israelites are like, no, this guy's the first man.
Yeah.
This is what we came from.
For real, man.
I gotta learn. I want them to do a statistic on like fighters whose last name ends in the letter V for Victor. I gotta know like what their chances of winning are. It's gotta be.
Dude, V and Z are like the biggest.
Actually, we might be able to chat GPT that. Sausage.
Yeah, I'm sick of these fucking obscure countries these people are fighting because I can't fucking read the names. At least if it's fucking Spanish, you can actually pronounce it.
His last name. What there? That's probably so much info. I feel like this. Oh, thank you, John. All right, let's see here. Yeah, my wife's soy sauce so damn good.
From the real soy.
Normally I hate soy sauce, dude.
Yeah, we go to the fucking markets. That's the move out here.
I always forget we have our own version of Chinatown here.
What? It's just like, yeah. Like the Chinatown of bomb is where you were able to buy like pipe bombs and like nunchucks and knives and butterfly knives and bombs. That's the Chinatown I grew up around. And then fireworks, illegal fireworks. The one here you can get Korean fried chicken.
Korea fried chicken.
The best fried chicken you could possibly have is Korean fried chicken.
Guys don't have like fried dog, dude.
No, nope. Korean, fried their chicken the best, in my opinion.
Koreans really do.
When the last time you had Korean fried chicken there's Irvine?
No, we actually have the same spot out here, the Korean barbecue chicken, it's called, but it's actually fried chicken. And I would say that it's not as good, but then there's like an H Mart that it's next to. And on the inside of H Mart, they have like a mini mall with like probably the best food court ever. And they have a fried chicken spot that's fucking fire.
That's good.
Yeah. Dude, because like when I went to the one spot, I was like, hey, I want the double crunch chicken and I want this with the sauce on the side. Oh, we don't do that here. I said, what do you mean? And he's like, we don't do any of that. We can't put sauce on the side. We don't have double crunch chicken anymore. I was like,
wow.
and she's like, well, maybe before COVID. I was like, don't use that fucking excuse. It's been 3 years. We're in Texas. That shit was 6 months here. You fuckers.
People can still use that excuse. It's quite.
Bro, to this day.
COVID, and that's everything else. That was 10 years ago, asshole. People don't forget.
For real.
Sick reference.
I feel like, dude, I'm
Actually,
do you go ahead?
no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm looking up the Russian fighters and it's taking forever.
There's a lot of Russian fighters right now. There's 3 champions with the with their name ending with V.
How many weight divisions are there? Like 12, 8, 9, maybe. Yeah. Flyweight.
Yeah.
7.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 male.
Classes.
And female, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. Yeah, showing that basically they have out of all the Russian fighters on the UFC, they have 80.
Actually, there's 8.
What? Oh, there's 8 classes.
Yeah.
So they already have like almost the 33.3%.
Very good.
Russians have an 84%.
It's also like we can let off $10,000 fights better than Americans.
Well, technically, hold
Here in
on.
Brazil.
I think
It's special in Brazil. Like, just the money gets a lot.
from George.
It's easier to take that money back to Dagestan than it is to take that money back to their hometown in the U.S.
That's very true.
Like, $10,000 is not cut it. I'm not sure what the new cut is or the new Paramount contract is, but it's even like these guys come out here and they live in a house with like 12 other guys that are fighters as well. So like they're very low overhead, so they can manage making $10,000 the first 2 or 3 fights, whatever that contract is. But obviously, and I think that's what the pull of that contract is to get try to get more talent in the form better talent. Yeah,
That's true. I mean, bro, it's going to be, UFC is going to be on every single TV in the country every weekend. Like, it's not like, because before, like, you go to a bar, not really bars have the fights,
yeah.
because they have to have ESPN. This is literally on, like, TV. So it's like, it's going to be available everywhere. which my dick is so hard for it. You have no idea.
No, like hopefully I'm getting a few of my fights into once I'm fully back in the culture. So I work with Shane for that. Hopefully getting in that rank. And hopefully I'll have to take dives. Like I feel like and have my loved ones bet on me. It's great. Or like destroying families.
I don't know if I could have bet on you just because like not like that. I just because it's like betting on your favorite team and
you try to do that. Yeah, I
like the double L.
bet on the Niners. I don't bet the Yankees. Like I'm like I can't bet on because it just puts bad juju on.
And you just lose twice if you lose, and it just makes you like it's like you know what I'll just.
And I'm already going against the fact that this game is already rigged. So,
that's true.
It's like, all right, just, do the best you can possibly do at this point.
I feel like if every fighter believed that the fight was rigged against them, I feel like they would do a lot better. Because it's almost like if you let it go to a decision, you're basically fucking yourself.
For sure, yeah. I mean, I think it's better to finish the fight than to make a decision no matter what, because the judges suck.
But you can tell some people they don't go for the kill. You know what I'm saying? Like there's who was it? Like Hamza Chimaev. Like dude wasn't even trying to finish DDP really. He was just trying to kind of make him. And so like that fight's going to a decision. Like every minute he's on him, he's not trying to finish the fight.
That means just trying to trash jiu-jitsu as well.
I know that.
But it was just like
I think he just wanted to humiliate him. I didn't think DDP was deserved.
He didn't do anything on that ground too. It was just
like he falls into wins, dude. I'm sorry.
It is crazy.
The first Strickland fight was in Canada, and this one Strickland was talking shit about Canada.
Yeah, and
they literally gave the fight, dude. He had more.
I think
across the board. The second one he didn't win. I won the second one, but the first one he obviously won.
I feel like that kind of broke rules, but they need to help out of that nature because like he's a company man at the end of the day. So
very true.
Yeah, I like especially I mean UFC like NFL, it's like not for long a lot of the fighters that are and like now these different promotions that are coming out like what you take fighters like you got one, you got PFL, and you got the UFC, and then you can honestly go to Europe and fight in Russia at this point too if you don't these fights. So it's like the American, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just America, but like obviously we talked about the soccer situation in Europe being pretty bad as far as like people taking dives and family members making money on that too. Yeah, it's just. It's so accessible and it's easy to corrupt. Like absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Unless you're rich, it's fine.
That's what I mean. Like no matter what, like especially if you're rich, like if you have the money to corrupt people, like
I feel like if you're a control freak, you're less likely to be corrupted because like it's almost like a narcissist. Like you're never going to tell a narcissist how to think because they think that they're always right. So it's like they're something like that.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Yeah, people hear and see what they want to see in here.
Yeah.
So, sometimes don't chalk up to malice what could be explained as incompetence. So sometimes, people just, it is just the luck of the draw on the mistakes of the judges, mistakes of the refs, mistakes of the players, and sometimes it is cheating. So
yeah,
you never know.
It's like,
but you guys want to kind of get this towards the end?
What do you need? Promote your YouTube,
Well, we can do like final thoughts and then promotions.
Perfect. Well, final thoughts though.
My final thoughts are that designers control the gambling. No, I'd say that everything's pretty fucking rigged. At this point, you just have to make sure that you're on the right side of the rigging. That's what I would say.
So you're telling me the dancing Israelis were dancing because they just want a massive parlay, not because of their successful plan of bringing down the Twin Towers?
Absolutely, along with that passport that was perfectly preserved, right? 2 miles from the ground.
Hey, if Kalshi was here, like the next terrorist attack, Kalshi's gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Is there a passport?" People are gonna bet if there's a burnt passport or not.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Final thoughts for myself is basically that I don't know, don't bet. I mean, let's stop betting and see what happens next.
Unless it's a lock.
Unless it's a lot, but I just want to see what happens. And, these companies do, and people stop betting. I think that would be really interesting to see what happens to sports after that too. But
People feel broke, George. People feel broke, and so people want to make that big
That's
money.
very true.
And so they're gonna bet because sometimes you're gonna make it. And guess what? If you stop betting now, that means you're a quitter, and you're just about to win that big ass check.
Winners and
This
quitters.
is why you don't stop.
Winners and quitters.
But if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLING.
Yes.
also
Para español, primo 9.
And the money you don't
and
want to bet
so-
deposited into my account.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, man, we'll just have to see. Definitely might have to look at Kalshi for some of these next UFC fights coming up. And you guys have any things that you think look suspicious and want to bet on, let me know. Throw it my way. Well, thanks for being on here, Bo.
Thank you.
Have anything you want to shout out?
Yeah,
Or
you guys can buy
look up?
oh, sorry. You can buy really funny shirts from BigBoner.com.
Can you spell that for the loading?
Yeah, it's just like big.
We can put it underneath somehow.
Yeah, maybe. It's like big and then
Yeah, I can ask
BAUNER. Yeah. Can't kill me, Asana.
All right. Shit, I might as well pull that up.
Yeah. Pull it up.
Do you have any Instagrams or?
Yeah, Big Boner. My Instagram. My TikTok is Big Boner. My YouTube channel is Big Boner. Small
It's
boner.
pretty much funny at Big Boner. So for you people who want to see how funny this guy is,
Yeah, anything that you guys buy until November 30th, you guys can get a chance to win a Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle.
check him out. He's a podcaster, stand-up comic, male model. Look at that face.
Straight usually underbid me.
Yeah, fucking. All right. Well, thank you for being on here. As George, you got to sign off.
Well, thanks for listening, guys, and hope to be back soon. Wow, that's conspiracy unusual. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Always keep your minds open, all three of them. Keep your eyes open, all three of them.
Appreciate it. Thank you.